Hey y'all, it's Tammy. It is April 9th, I believe the 9th. Yes, April 9th, 2025. And if you have never been here, I just want to tell you welcome. My crafty area is a mess, and I have got to get all of these things put away so that I can dust my house this weekend. I have been on the go. It seems like since the beginning of March, end of February, beginning of March, and I have had not that much time home, and the house was clean, but it's dusty. And so, in order for me to dust and clean and rearrange my house this weekend, which are my plans, I need to film this floss tube, make a couple announcements, and get on with the things that I need to do, because I need to do some like real life grown up stuff instead of just like crafting and playing my days away. I mean, who doesn't like that, right? Okay, so first things first, I just got back from Stitching Texas, which for those of you that don't know, it is an event. I think this was my fourth year to go. It is an event hosted by Tina Davidson in is it Flower Mound is where it's actually hosted, in the DFW area here in Texas. And I'm telling you, you have got to have fingers that are on fire. It literally, I think, sold out in 6 minutes last year. The year before that, I think it was 4 minutes. I don't know. It's extremely hard to get in, but if you're ever there, you don't want to leave, and you don't want it to not be one of the retreats that you do annually. So I was lucky enough that I remembered this year or last year to I don't even remember when we make this purchase. It's a long time ago. I do know that. But what happens is you have to set your alarm, and you have to have your browser open, and you have to literally be ready. So like when I say be ready, I usually have all of my stuff filled in on my phone, so where I can just do the autofill, and my payment method is there, and I'm logged into PayPal, and so that you can get in. So if you've never had the opportunity to get in and you live near this area, I would encourage you. There's a fly. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, there there are people that live just down the road from me that have horses, and I get them every year. It drives me nuts, and I don't know what to do. Okay, let me go back to the retreat. Just in case y'all see that fly flying around, there's nothing I can do. I have done everything I know to do. Okay, squirrel. Back to the retreat. If you ever get a chance to get in, try to get in. You will not regret it. And people that come, they just love it. And this was my favorite one this year. I think they keep getting better and better. So I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to share. I'm going to share what I've been working on a lot, but you can't see a lot. I'm going to talk about what I've been up to. I'm going to talk about birthday things. I'm going to share my purchases, some gifts, some different things that we received from the retreat. And so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on things that y'all don't care about. Okay, so first things first, because this is Flosstube, I will show you what I've actually been working on. This is in my bag from Tanya Needle and Bones. She is one of my friends, and she makes the best quality bags, and I love this size. So this I started last night. It was already getting late. I was tired, but I did want to get a start on it. So I am going to start out with the needle book. Strawberry Thieves by Quaint Rose Needle Arts. And this is how far I got. Y'all don't make fun of me. I'm not going to get my boards out because, like, I just don't want to. I don't have that much to show. That's the truth. It's a little tiny start. So I'm starting over here in this part right here. So I'm just a few rows in. And as you can tell, I got a Strawberry Girl needle minder. Vanessa had her at her table at Stitching Texas, and so I had to get her. For those of you that don't know, I love these clay needle minders. Okay, this is my birthday start. Y'all don't get too excited because it wasn't very much. Oh, where's my fabric? I have not even got through the frame. I felt like my counting was off, so I went back and I started sewing every 10 spots so that I could grid. I know, I'm terrible at counting. I get so distracted. That's all I've done. I feel terrible that there's other people that have more on my birthday start than I do. But the next one, oh, did I say what that is? I didn't. I'm not a very good floss tuber. Okay, Matter in Hand. This is a Jeanette Douglas. This is a restart because I didn't like my fabric from the first time. So, yeah, I just have not gotten very far on that. Now that I'm done with Maggie May, I have a couple of other things I'm going to talk about in just a little bit that have been taking my time. She is stitched. I did get her finished at Stitching Texas. Well, I say finished. She's not fully finished because I came up with this brainstorm idea that I loved. Okay, this is Maggie May. This is her original colors. She's gorgeous. Stacey Nash does such a great job designing these. We all love them. We're all obsessed with them. If you get one, just know that you're probably not going to just be able to do one. They're addictive. I do have a color conversion. I've had several people ask me, and I never figure anybody wants to know because there's other people's that are, to me, a lot better. I'm sorry for the lighting. My lighting in this house is terrible, and I didn't take time to set up all of my lights because I'm like that. I done hearts on her dress. So I was at the retreat this weekend, and I have a friend that does peyote beading, and he has a storefront, and so it's Ghost Boy Needleworks. Now, Raymond and I are not on the same design path, shall we say. He likes spooky stuff. He likes ghosts and skeletons, and definitely not your girl style, but he's brilliant at teaching, and he like feeds the creative part of my brain, right? So we were there, and he was doing some beading, or no, was he beading this time? Maybe we were talking about beading. I think that's what it was. And I went and I was talking with somebody else, and I don't remember if they suggested it or I came up with the idea. I don't remember how it went, but it's a brilliant idea, y'all. So for Maggie May, I am going to purchase beads, and I am going to do a flower crown for her. And with those same beads, I'm going to do the same thing I did on my last Maggie May. This one is mine. I gifted the last one I'd done. But on her cardigan, I am going to do those beads like they're buttons. This is going to be an adorable finish. I cannot wait to see her finished. I have not only mine, but I have got Vanessa's, Maggie May. I have her bobbin. And then I was also given, I think, 6 or 7 projects at Stitching Texas that are commission pieces that I'm going to be finishing over the next few weeks. So right now I am going to have to learn how to balance adult life. I'm going to have to figure out how to balance retreats, designing patterns for classes, sitting down and ordering products, commissioned pieces, Easter's coming up, hosting family. I have to figure out how to balance all of these things. So y'all wish me luck on that one because I don't know how to do all of that yet, and I have to get what I just dropped on the floor. Ugh. Now the good thing is I watch y'all's Flosstube too, and y'all do that as well, so it never makes me feel all that bad. Okay, so since I was here last, I had another birthday, and my birthday is on April Fool's Day, and it was always fun as a child because I would go to school and I would say, today's my birthday. And they would say, April Fools. And I would say, it's really my birthday. Nobody ever believed me. So I always wait. Well, not always. A lot of the times I wait to even mention it until after April 1st is over, because unless you know me in real life, a lot of people think I'm pulling a prank on them, and I'm really not. It was my birthday. So I wanted to share a few of my birthday gifts that I received either at the retreat, or I received one of them in the mail. And I didn't bring it all over here. I have some of the most gracious, kind-hearted friends that they just love on me and make me feel so special. And I definitely felt loved on. And I'm so glad I brought my cart over here, because one of my favorite things is also over here on this cart on one of my little magnetic hooks. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I received from Laura. Laura is Textilly Crafts, and I actually forgot my coffee mug. She also gifted me a coffee mug. And I didn't even know this package was coming, and I get a notification from, I think it was FedEx, no, UPS, saying my package had arrived. So I go out and it's sitting beside the gate. And it was a birthday gift, and she just had forgotten to mention to me that she'd sent it. So one of the things we had been talking about, she stitches with Sulky, and if you follow Laura, you already know that. She makes beautiful things, and I have the honor of being friends with her. She just released some amazing designs that some of you may be stitching right now, but she stitches with Sulky a lot, and I kept mentioning to her, I want to stitch with Sulky. I want to stitch with Sulky. But I just had not gotten around to making floss purchases yet. And this came in the mail. And if that was not enough, she ordered this beautiful tomato fob. And it says tomato love. I know it's backwards on there. But and then it has this little silicone tomato. And also, it came with a zipper pull. So I'm going to have to get another tomato bag. And this has got to go in there and on there, because y'all know I love matchy things. And it's got to be on there, as well as this one I've already shown y'all that Vanessa gifted me, that she does peyote beading. And she also had designed this for me and made it. And so they're all sitting over here waiting on me to get a new bag. So I'm either going to have to commission one of those or make a purchase. So that's on my next to do. Oh, and I also have this from Kim that I'm going to be using in that same project. Now, speaking of tomatoes and Kim, I'm going to show you what she gifted me for my birthday. And I have to say, I was pleasantly shocked on one of these items. This one, she gifted this to me, and it was so funny because in one of the giveaways, I think it was one of the giveaways, she received this back. So you reap what you sow. So that's going to go in my tomato bag, as well as this. And I'm going to crinkle for just a second because I have to show y'all something. She gifted me this, and it is from Roveris. We all love their stuff. But it's that tomato pillow. Y'all, this thing is deceiving, okay? I want y'all to look at it really close. When I show y'all that ceramic tomato, y'all are going to be so shocked as to how big it is. Or you may not be. You may have already seen how big this is. Look how large this is. Like, this is my palm. So it fits in the center of the palm of my hand. This thing is way bigger than I thought it was. So this pillow may look like a small project, but like when you look at the size of this, I'm sorry for the crinkling. When you look at the size of this ceramic tomato compared to that pillow, can you imagine how big that's going to be? I mean, that's going to be a big little pillow. It's going to be a larger pillow than I anticipated it to be. So it's going to be a big little pillow that I'm going to have to do. And I had to figure out time to stitch all these pretty things because I want all the things but I'm not that good at stitching all the things. And by the way, I have definitely been eating my words lately because if y'all remember when I started all of this, I said, I have a small house. And so I said, I don't have room for a whole bunch of stuff. And I am just collecting over here like you ain't never seen. Like, Lord have mercy. That's why I have to rearrange, because I have to get another one of these dressers from Hobby Lobby, because I have to reorganize this stuff. Okay. And then when I got to the retreat, I had a gift sitting on the table not long after I got there. And it was from a friend of mine. Her name is Lori. And she gave me this Philosophy Amazing Grace. And it smells amazing. And then she gifted me a Hobby Lobby gift card. She did that last year. And it's just so humbling to me that people think of me and love on me and make me or gift me things. So thanks, Lori. I appreciate it. And then I got, okay, so I have a friend named Vivian. And if you know Vivian, you know Vivian, because she's got pink hair and she's silly and she's a hot mess. And so last year, I think it was for my birthday or maybe one of the retreats, she gifted me a little kit and it had colonial needles in there. I had never stitched with them. I usually use Bowen. I get them from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a little vial with, I think, 25 in it for like $8.95. I love them. I lose them, I bend them, and I break them. So, I am very happy with that needle, but I received these colonial needles from her, and I have been hoarding them because I used them on a project, and I love them so much. I was like, oh my goodness, you have to save these. I don't know why I do that, but I'm like, you have to save these because they're so fabulous you can't use them. Y'all let me know if I'm the only one that does that, because I definitely do that. Anyways, when we got back from this last Dirty Annie's retreat, she gifted me these in the mail. She had gotten online or on the phone with her friend at one of the shops she goes to, because this woman travels everywhere. And she ordered these and sent these to me in the mail. And so thank you, Vivian. I so appreciate those. So I'm not hoarding the other pack. I'm actually using the other pack. And then I received, this is one of my favorite perfumes. I love anything this brand. But this one is like one of those scents that my girls always think of when they were little. Like there was another perfume brand that smelled similar to this. So one of them gifted me this. I forgot. I got Kate Spade's shoes from the girls too. They're loafers, because I'd been mentioning getting loafers. And I keep putting off getting them. And because I keep complaining about my feet hurting, they gifted me those. They were here in the mail after I got back from the retreat. This is also another thing Kim gifted me. It is, it's a measuring tape. But it's leopard. Hello. Okay, and when I got up to the room at one point, I had these laying on my side of the bed, and Tanya gifted these to me for my birthday. And so it is this one. Well, I'll show you this one. This one is a strawberry one, and obviously y'all know I'm in the strawberry mood right now. I love strawberries. They're one of my favorite fruit. And then this one, and this is just, it's gorgeous. So, I love them. I'm telling you, I just love everything that she does. It has like a plum purple, like a plummy fabric, a zipper to match, silver. It's fabulous. And so those were some of my birthday gifts. And then y'all, I have so much. Oh, I'm telling y'all, it's just, it's a good thing, right? To be loved on like this. And then at Stitching Texas, I'm going to show some of the things I got from there. So Nani Pop gifted me those. So last year, she fell right before we were able to, or right before Stitching Texas, and she re-broke a hip. She had surgery on. And I had made finishing pins, and I sent her a set of them. And she came up to me this year, and I let her know. I asked her if she loved them, and she said yes. She just didn't know who gifted her what. So she was so kind that she brought me a gift, and we sat and had a really good visit there. She brought me, oops, sorry. It's a Stitching Texas needle minder. And she also made me this. Okay, so it's not lipstick. You know, y'all, some of y'all will know what it is. You keep turning it, and it's for your needles. Look how precious that is. So she gifted me this, and I love it. Like, this is so cute. It's so stinking adorable. So now, like, I think I'm going to have to design a pattern that's like something cutesy like this. Like, that gave me some inspiration right there. Okay. And then, let's see, I received this from Mike at Atomic Ranch. He gifted this to me and wanted me to try it. It is a 20 count fabric, and I think it's a 17 by 26. It's a 20 count Ada that he wanted me to try, and he told me go pick out any color you want, any fabric you want. And I picked this out, and he was laughing. He said, Tammy, you have a good eye. He said, I haven't even released that one yet. And I was like, it's periwinkle. Like, are you kidding me? It's pastel. It's fabulous. And the modeling isn't showing up because of my lighting. Let me see if I can come a little bit closer. It's gorgeous. There's the modeling. And I am going to, oh, he also gifted me this. And so I'm going to stitch something tone on tone. I have to figure out the perfect thing to stitch this with, though. I'm thinking, I don't know. If y'all have any ideas, y'all let me know. If you know my style, you know my style. But if you don't, maybe you can suggest something cute that's just like a monochromatic. What do you think? I think that's going to be gorgeous. So thanks, Mike. Atomic Ranch gifted that to me. And then Cindy gifted me these. Okay, y'all, look at this. It's like a little ballet slipper. How adorable is this? And so it is a little purse. Is that not precious? And then because she gifted this to me, when she set up at the local maker shop that evening, she pulled me one of these out, and this is for your scissors. And it matches perfect. So it was a set. She gifted those to me. And then Lucy, she is So Lovely Designs. Is that right? So Lovely? I don't remember. Lucy has started making these, and this is gorgeous. And so at the last retreat we went to, which was Annie's, there was a bunch of different ones. She had, oh my word, Tula fabric. She had, I think there was, most of them were Tula pink fabrics. Gorgeous. And I was like, hey girl, I'm gonna need one of those with leopard. And so her bestie, her retreat bestie, Bonnie, they're like two for one. Like, you get one, you get both of them girls. And they're fun and they're crazy. But she had picked out this gold glitter, and I don't know if the light is picking it up, but that is a gold shimmery glitter. There we go. Fabric that's fabulous, and she put this gold zipper in here. Okay, fabulous. I have another piece that she didn't get made, but she is going to get it made before the next retreat. But you unzip it, and I don't know if y'all have seen these. These are so cool, and they hold so much. So it's got 3 zippers on the inside, and then there's these 2 side pockets, and then in between each one of the zippers, you've got room for more goodies. Look at that. And the quality of this, it's expandable with these inserts. Like, I love it. She did a phenomenal job, and I can't wait to get the other piece because I'm getting all these projects, and I got to have room for all these things. So all of my accessories are going to go in here. It is a pastel pink. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. But this is a pastel pink and a gold shimmer on this fabric. I think it's a Hobby Lobby fabric, but I love it. Thanks, Lucy and Bonnie. Okay. And then Bonnie gifted me one of these table fans because hot flashes and sitting at the, and I do have a fan that's portable, but this is one like you can hold and you can take with you. So this isn't just going to go to retreats with me. This baby's going to church with me. And then Kim gifted us, of course, our little tin that she does. And she usually has a snag nabbits in here. And then this time she done a bow and needle, 2 magnets. And then she made these, which I thought this was super cute. I'm going to add a bow or some little pom-pom trim or something to mine. It's fabulous the way it is. And so a lot of times I will load needles. So as long as my colors aren't too close, if I'm doing like a pattern that has like red, blue, green, those are not colors I use, but y'all know. Anyways, if they're contrasting like that, I can use them. But if there's like several shades of red, I can't load them all at one time unless I can see. What I'll do is I'll do stickers, and I will have the color number, or if I'm using DMC, I'll do the numbers. If not, then I'll label them. And I will load several, but it has to be on magnets. And so this will work if it's just like that monochromatic piece. This will be perfect for that. Or if I'm just stitching with one color, this will be perfect. And so I set it up at my spot when I was doing Maggie May, and it was awesome. And I love these. So a lot of people, and just FYI, at Hobby Lobby, they have those little place setting, what do you call them? It's like when you are, oh my word, that fly's going to drive me nuts. When you're hosting Easter, whatever, and you have a boiled egg, and they're the boiled egg containers. They're little ceramic ones. I'm sure there's a name for them. I don't know what they are. Anyways, a lot of people are taking those with the wool felt balls, and they're making pin cushions as well. And I love that. I love these. And I have some of these, just not the colors that I need. So thank you, Kim. And that she is the Snitch Stitcher. And then I have another friend, and I'm just going to call her by her first name. Her name is Debbie, and Debbie almost made me cry, and she is an angel on earth, and I've known her, met her, I think 2 years ago at Stitching Texas, and we just stay in contact on social media, and I live vicariously through her when she travels to Hawaii and stuff, because I probably will never get to go to Hawaii, but so she posts pictures, and so I always talk back and forth with her, and she is an angel, and I love her so much. And she brought me this gift, and it was in this box, and she handed it to me. Her daughter cut this out on her Cricut, and she handed me this box. I'm tearing up. Oh my goodness. And it had all kinds of floss. And so I say it in all my videos, like I'm just now starting to get a fancy floss collection, and I don't have a lot, so I just use what I got, or I have to just wait on projects. But she gave me a few classic color works. And so what happened was, she had a friend that had passed away, and I guess their family had told a group of the ones that were super close to her, y'all just take what you want, split it up. And so there was quite a stash of floss. And so she told me if there was more than one, then she gifted me one, and she kept one. And the fact that she even thought about me is so touching. And the fact that she would give me this much, it just, I don't know. Words are, I feel like they're inadequate sometimes. And so she gifted me this much Week Style Works. And there's so many colors here, y'all. Just... And with me starting to design patterns, the more I have, the more exciting it is. So I just am so grateful. Like, I appreciate her generosity and kindness so much. If you ever meet Debbie from Stitching Texas, you probably know the one I'm talking about. And then this is Gentle Arts. And I have never stitched with Gentle Arts. And look at how much she gave me. She gifted me all of this, y'all. I am just so blown away by her kindness. And yeah. So thanks, Debbie. And I just love this community. I love how generous and kind people are. And I'm grateful for the connections and the relationships that I have made. And I have another friend, Velma, who brought me a Lux DeVille purse. It's leopard and it's fabulous. And she is starting to go through some of her stuff because she is going to downsize and move into a tiny home. And she gifted me that, but I forgot it over there. So, and then her table gift was this little tin, and it had some chocolate in there. It has these little tweezers that are so funny. You know, if you're stitching and you're eating a snack, you reach over and get it, and so then you don't touch your food and then have to go wash your fingers. Some eyelash brushes, some tweezers, some lotion. So it was just full of goodies. And the paper in there is fabulous. I don't know what the texture of it is, but it's great. And then Wanda gave us a frog for our orts. Okay, so let me see. Sean gifted us a little bunny needle minder and some needles. Thank you, Sean. I'm going to show you a couple of things that before I show you purchases, I'm going to show you this. Stitching Texas always gives us a very good needle minder. They upped their game this year, and they have it in an acrylic box with a rose, and I love the presentation of this. I'm not sure who came up with that, but it's fabulous. This is what it says. So the theme this year was Stitching Texas, and it was friendship. The whole retreat was about friendships. And so I'm going to show that again. It's just little cowgirls and cowboy. 2 cowgirls, 1 cowboy. And it's precious. So thank you, Stitching Texas family or committee members. I'm going to show y'all a few of the gifts that we received from the actual retreat. Everybody got these. And I've not used these, but I'm sure they're great. They're project cards from Sullivan's. I'm not sure who gifted those. We were given stuff very generously this year. We received a swatch, or not a swatch, but a skein of floss, and this is a Jude Designs. We received a clear ruler and a little frog with the year for a charm. That's the year. We received Anchor Floss. That is one of my favorite colors. It's peach. Y'all know me and my pastels. Everyone received a pair of scissors. This was interesting. I was not expecting this. It was a pattern. And I think what I'll do is, it's not my size. So what I'm going to do is, when I gift things to friends, I'm going to wrap it in this. My friend Laura from Textile Crafts gave us these. And the quality of her patterns are great. So that's from Laura at Textile Crafts. And this one is from Caroline at the Stitching Kitten Designs. And she's my adopted daughter. Just in case y'all don't know, she adopted me at Market. And I love her for that. And I love that for us. And then I cannot remember what company gifted us this Picture This Plus. Everybody got fabric. Some people got linen. Some people got Ada. I got this. I will say it's probably like a robin egg blue. Maybe a aqua blue. I don't know. It's somewhere between there. It's gorgeous, and it's a 16 count. So I don't know what I'm going to stitch on that, but we'll find something good. And then at my table, I received one of these Queenstown Sampler Designs patterns. This is gorgeous. But we know that Tammy does not stitch big things. And so these are going to be in a giveaway. And somebody else brought me one of these because they weren't going to stitch it. And so I have this one as well. So if you would like either one of these, I'm going to do a giveaway, or you can just reach out to me and say, hey, I love that pattern. I would love that pattern. I want to stitch that pattern. So we'll figure something out with that. And then The other thing is everyone received door prizes. I received mine from Cherry Hill Stitchery. And I've got to show y'all these because, first of all, they come in these little, the presentation is fabulous, and I'm all about that. They come in these little black boxes. I got 2. In the prize that I received, I got 2 of them. They come in these little clear bags that you can see through. And what it is, let me unzip this, is an acrylic block. So it is a gingham, and I would say this is like a, what color would I call that? I don't know. It's a spring green. It's not really a jade. I don't know. It's gorgeous. Anyway, so I got this, and it holds these. Let me take it out of one of, let me take one of these out so that you can see it with no glare. It holds these. Is that not adorable? So you get the whole set. And hello, this is adorable. So I received that one. And I also received this one. Y'all, these are so stinking adorable. Like, both of them were. This one has corgis on it. Look at this. How adorable. It's like a little park scene. And then it has the corgi floss drops. Is that not precious? Oh, my word. Cherry Hill Stitchery, great job packaging these, designing these. I love these. These are precious. So if y'all would like these, y'all reach out to Cherry Hill Stitchery. I don't know if she has these in her shop or not, but they're adorable. And then I also got needle note floss labels. And so you can write your floss, or whether it's a DMC or another brand, you can write it on here. Some people make sure that they leave, their labels on, like, their specialty flosses. So, anyways, okay. The last thing I have to share is purchases. I didn't make a lot of purchases. I just purchased a few things. And one of them being this little salt cellar. It was $7. I feel like it was worth it. Was it 7? Was it 6? I think it was $7. It has little legs. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen one like this. So I loved it. There again, I'm going to make a little... Oh my goodness. You know, a place where you put your needles. Whatever. Words. I can't remember the name right this second because I want to remember the name. And then I've been wanting one of these. And so my friend Vanessa has these in her shop, and it closes up like that. But because I have those needle minders on there. So this is a needle minder. This is a needle minder. These are to hold your pages in place. So this is magnetic, and they're those stands. I'm sure everybody knows what they are, but just in case you don't, then that's what it is. So I'm going to do some finishing for her. So, no, I think we traded. I don't know. We traded. Anyways, her and I are always doing some kind of trading. The other thing that I purchased, nope, I think Annie ended up giving these to me because I was going to purchase this one. And it's adorable. And when I was away from my table, Annie brought it over there and set it down. Is that not precious? Madame Chantilly. I had never seen any of her stuff. I don't know where I've been. I don't know. And then this was on the de-stash table. It's fabulous. It's way too big for me, but I figured one of you would enjoy it. So I grabbed it. You're welcome. I can't wait. I'm going to do the giveaway for that this time because Easter will be here and gone before you know it. But I'll tell you about another giveaway. Okay, and then I finally received my pansy patch pattern from 123 Stitch. So they had been out, but I finally received this in the mail. And I also ordered one from Annie. So, I mean, when you want the pattern, you got to know you're going to get it. So I ordered 2. And then I purchased this set. This was a a retreat. Was it a retreat exclusive? This was some of the sets that Tanya made for Stitching Texas. She always does a special set. And so this was one of the ones that she sold, and I loved them. I love the hats on the inside. I love these colors. Like, oh. So I got the set of those. And I think that's it. Yeah, I'm like surrounded by stuff. So, I want to talk about giveaways because I have a giveaway that you do not want to miss. The reason I kind of was hesitating filming this is because I have been busy designing all week. So Monday, Tuesday, and then this morning I was designing for a little while. I was starving to death, so I had to go get groceries because, you know, you have to adult sometimes. But I'm going to make a post as soon as I get off of here. And you're not going to want to miss this because this giveaway is going to be amazing. So a few of y'all know, and if you don't know, I designed a pattern and a kit for Annie's last class. And I done a finishing class, and it was on this. So we painted this spool. I taught them techniques on how to make it look by layers. I'm trying to get lighting, good lighting, so that it looks like a wood grain effect. So we done these. This was a pattern I designed. This is my first ever pattern. And so for my birthday giveaway, I received so much, and I was blessed by so many people, and I felt so loved on. So I want to pass the love on to one of y'all, and I am going to give away one of these. So it's the kit. Okay, so in order to qualify for this giveaway, please don't use the word giveaway or anything that a bot would pick up on, okay? Because we don't want to deal with that. That's so much work and stress and all of that. So you must live in the U.S. To receive the kit. If you win the and you are internationally, I will send you the PDF pattern. So, but in order for the kit, you have to be U.S. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Y'all know I do. And if you will do this, if you win the PDF, I will give you my pattern, and then my friend Laura gifted me a pattern to gift to one of y'all. So I will gift you 2 patterns if you win, okay? I hope you feel loved on and not like I don't love y'all, because I do. I love my international friends. I've made some amazing connections that I love social media, and I love the digital world for that, because it's amazing to me that I have friends in Australia and Ireland and England, and oh, it's so fun. Denmark, yeah, just all over the place. And our friend from Japan came home. So yeah, she's coming back home. But anyways, so if you win this, I will ship it to you. You will have to make sure that you're 18 years old so that I can get your mailing address, and that's legal and safe, and we're both covered by that. So if you would like to enter the giveaway for this, I want you to use the word tomato. So the reason I say that is because I love tomatoes, and I had these custom designed. I know if y'all have watched my videos before, you already know that. But these polymer clay girls are custom designed with a tomato. They were gifts that I gave everybody at the retreat that purchased my class. And so there's a couple of other little goodies, and it will come like this. It will come in a box. I'll make sure it's got bubble wrap and it's safe. And no one has received theirs broken yet. The mailing system makes me nervous. And then another giveaway that I'm going to do this time is I'm going to do one for these 2 girls. Aren't they precious? So as you can see, they're $15 a piece. I mean, so this is $30 value. My class with it being my first class and all of that, I gave a sale price, and this is a $50 value. Just the finishing piece alone is 20 something dollars, I think. So you get my pattern, you get the finishing piece, you get instructions on how to paint it and finish it. You get a few gifts in here that are from me to you. But the best is yet to come. Like I said, I have felt so incredibly loved on for my birthday this year that I was talking to Annie, and y'all know that Annie and I are close friends, and I went to market with Annie. I have helped Annie with her retreat last year, and then this last one, that was in September. The second one I went to is the one I done the finishing class for, and Annie has been a great friend and mentor, and she has enough confidence to believe that I will be successful designing patterns, and she has just mentored me and loved on me and helped me so much that I was talking to her, and my birthday is this month, and then her birthday is September, so the month of the retreat is her birthday. So what we have decided we're going to do is we are going to gift one spot to her retreat for our birthdays to one of you. And so I want you to use the word Southern because you're coming to Texas. Or if you live in Texas, you know, we do things Southern style around here. So I want you to use the word Southern in a comment. And I will do the random, what is it called? The random picker. YouTube random picker. You know, you put everybody in there, or you just spin for the comments and all of that. Use the keyword. So I want to gift this, or we want to gift one of you a spot to her retreat. It will just include the spot. You will still have to pay for your hotel room, and then you will have to pay for your meals. In the retreat, you will receive snacks in the evening. And it's a really good snack bar. So the last time there were like whole candy bars, Cracker Jacks, homemade cookies. Like the cookies were like this big. There were Cokes, there were waters, different kinds of soda. I'm trying to remember what else. And then the night before, the snacks were nachos. So it was chips, nacho cheese, some of the toppings. And then I don't remember what the drinks were that night. But anyways, so twice you will receive a complimentary snack. It's not complimentary. I mean, we pay for it with the retreat. But there will be a snack in the evening. So if you don't want to do an evening meal, if you do a large lunch, that's what a lot of us do. We'll do a larger lunch. And then we will just have a little snack in the evening. And then everybody brings munchy stuff. So good luck. I'm excited. I cannot wait. The things that you need to do to enter this is also please follow both of us, like and share this video. And then if you will please go over to mine and Annie's Instagram, I'm going to make a little deal for you to post. And what we would like for you to do is like, comment, share on Instagram. And then, you know, what is something else over there that you could do? Maybe share with 3 friends. So if you would do that, I will check. What it'll do is it tags me, and it'll let me know that you qualify or that you don't qualify. And so for everybody that that does that at Instagram and over here, I will enter your name in the drawing. And good luck. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see who wins. I hope that whoever it is enjoys it and is able to come. I would just ask if you know that it's something you can't do. I mean, if you live in Pennsylvania or Nebraska, you know, and you know you can't travel to Texas, maybe just do one of the other giveaways instead of the giveaway for the retreat. But if you know that you are willing to travel to Texas, if you live close enough, or if you're willing to get on a plane and come visit us here in Texas, this is something that we want you to be a part of, because we love our friends. Sorry, I kicked the cart. We love our friends, and I want you to be able to afford retreats or come to a retreat. Not everybody can afford them. Some people just, it's a lot of money by the time you do travel and paying for the retreat and paying for food and all of the things. Sometimes it's very costly. So I hope that you enjoy our birthday gift to one of you, and I will draw in my next Flosstube video. So until then, I am going to let y'all go. I'm right at the 50-minute mark right now. I just wanted to say I am so extremely grateful for this cross-stitch community, for the fellowship that I have, for the friendships that I've made. You have all taught me so much. I've taught you a little bit. I have some videos that are pre-recorded, and I have yet to have the time to piece them all together, like the stitching box. I haven't forgot about that. I have part of it done, and then we had to go to market, and then as soon as market was over, I didn't have enough time to come home. I literally was there one day before Annie's retreat started, and then I came home on Monday, and then I was home 6 days, and it was time for the next retreat. I know. And in the process of that, I was helping with my grandbaby. John was home, and we were just really, really busy. So, yeah, life is busy. It's fun and all the good things. And so I just love the stitching community. I love you guys and gals, and you have blessed my life, and I pray that I'm a blessing to yours. And so good luck in the giveaways, and I'm going to be chatting with y'all between now and in the comments and all of that. So if for some reason I do not respond to you, please don't get offended. I do my best to like, share, and comment on every single video. Not share. I like and comment on y'all's responses, on your comments. That's what I meant. Over on Instagram, I try to be very interactive with all of y'all. And so if I miss you, though, or if I forget to do something I say I'm going to do, just remind me, because it has been so incredibly busy. While I'm thinking about it, before I let you go, I've been asked for the floss colors that I use for Maggie May. I'm going to do that right now. So for Maggie May, the colors that I chose were, and I did not use all of them, but I'm just going to give you all the ones that I used, or I have on my floss ring. I don't know the way I have these. Okay, this is a Color and Cotton Bunny Nose. This one is Black DMC 310. This one is, what is it? Classic Color Works. Wild Oats. This is a Classic Color Works. Nope, just kidding. DMC 3863. I have also got Classic Colorworks Snowball, DMC 3716. These acrylic ones are hard to see. And I don't have my glasses. Classic Colorworks Rose Petal. Just kidding. DMC 3814. DMC 959 and DMC 3817. I cannot remember which ones I did and did not use. I know for her body, I used DMC 3863. I did use the Color and Cotton Bunny Nose for her ears, her nose. For her cheeks, I used Color and Cotton Rose Petal. And for her cardigan did not go as I planned for it to, but it's fine. I'm good at readjusting. It is DMC 3716 and the classic Color Works, no, Color and Cotton Rose Petals, sorry. And then her dress did not go like I thought it was gonna, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna do like a dark aqua for those hearts, and it ended up blending in too much. And it was quite the contrast that the colors that I chose, because I chose these two. And so there's there's a big contrast, but when I put it on there, it just didn't pop. And so I took it out and I just made the decision that I was just going to do Snowball for her hearts. And so it's the same color that's up here in her face. And I love the way she turned out. I cannot wait to do the beaded flower crown. I think it's going to be precious. So one of the girls, my friend Vanessa that does the needle minders at her shop, she said, "Oh, it kind of reminds me of that little piggy." And I was like, I know. I don't know. Inspiration comes from everywhere, doesn't it? So I can't wait to see her finished. And Vanessa's are so different from mine. And so I will be posting pictures of those, because what I plan on doing that day is I plan on doing my Maggie May, her bobbin, and then also the berry basket. And I'll do all of that in one day. And so the other thing that I have commissioned done, because I'm on a deadline and I need it done, is I commissioned a friend of mine to stitch Goose for me. And I did change the colors of the hat, but actually I changed all of them, but she said she had the colors that I did not, that were the weeks that were in that pattern. So I'm going to have Goose done as well fairly quickly. She's going to stitch it. She's going to send Goose to me. And then I'm going to make a brooch, because my nephew's daughter is going to be having her first birthday party. And we throw big birthday parties anyways, but her grandma, this is her first grandbaby. And he was an in vitro baby, so she goes overboard, like a lot overboard. So we are going to be having a zoo themed birthday party. And so that brooch is going to be perfect on a denim jacket. I would love to find a gingham skirt, or make a gingham skirt that would match that color of the giraffe. I think it would be precious, because at Market, she had it on a gingham dress. Well, my hips are way too big to be doing a spaghetti strap dress. So I'm going to be using my denim jacket. And then I would like to do a A-line skirt. So if I don't do that, maybe I can find an accordion skirt. Those colors, it will really be complimentary. So I think that's all, y'all. I'm at 57 minutes. So I'm trying to keep this under an hour. I hope that you have a blessed evening, and I've rambled for almost an hour. I hope you've got a lot of stitching done. So until next time, happy stitching, and I will see you on the next go round when one of you wins some amazing prizes. Bye, y'all. Okay, so I have already started moving stuff around, and I realized that, I know this is horrible, I'm shaking the camera. I didn't do a giveaway for this. So over on Instagram, I'm going to do a giveaway there, because I don't have the energy to redo the video. Sorry, y'all. If you want this, go over to my Instagram. It's the same as everywhere else. Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO. And I will see y'all soon.